Hi Jason, thanks for joining us today.
Amelia, hi, nice to be here.
So can you tell a bit about yourself and your current role?
So I'm the founder of a company called Belton IT Nexus. We're Auckland's largest small-medium IT company. So what does that mean? We provide an all-inclusive IT service to small and medium businesses.
Can you give us a little bit of an overview of your career to date?
So my first job was working at a service station. My second job was working at McDonald's. Those two roles, I spent about 3 years learning about customer service and client satisfaction, and they set the foundation for, running a company that was client-focused. And then I went off and studied IT. So I went to an IT academy and studied the base certifications required to be an IT technician, A+, Network Plus, and got some practical experience. Worked in an internet cafe. Then I worked in sales, Harvey Norman's actually, selling IT equipment. And then in 2004, I started my IT company.
So what does your job involve on a day-to-day basis?
So as the CEO, I basically set the strategy for the business. So the whole idea is to observe what's happening in the company, observe the interaction between the clients and my staff, understand where we can make improvements, where there's opportunities to increase our product spread, and basically to move the company forward. So typical types of things that I'm responsible for is deciding when we grow, how we grow, and whether or not that's through new client acquisition or whether it's through increasing existing client spend.
What's changed in the industry since you first started?
When I first started recruiting staff, when I first started looking for people who could come and work in our business, it was okay for those staff to simply have worked in an IT role. Now the clients demand a higher level of knowledge from the staff that we employ, and the services and types of questions that our staff are asked are far more varied than they were. So it used to be that IT delivery was simple, or a lot simpler than it is now, and now the expectation is that an IT company like ours can deliver all of the answers to all of the questions around all of the devices and all of the software that our clients are using. So it's very challenging because we want to be an all-encompassing provider of IT services, which means that we need to have a very large knowledge base internally within our team.
Is there any advice you can give to people who are looking to enter into the IT industry?
You need to be somebody who can adapt quickly, who can learn quickly, and I guess the biggest skill after being able to deliver excellent service to the clients through good phone manner, good communication skills, is having a really broad-based technical knowledge. And a lot of people appear with their CVs and a lot of legacy knowledge, but as we look at the way technology is being used in businesses, cloud technology is very relevant right now. Application platforms like Office 365, backup in the cloud, voice over IP for phone systems, managed print, using the internet essentially within businesses. If you don't have a good amount of knowledge in those areas, you really are going to struggle to land a good role.
What do you expect to be the most in-demand roles over the next couple of years?
Anyone who provides support to a business leader like myself and can lead technical teams in the cloud space, we are able to provide guidance to our staff about what they should be looking into, but technical leaders who can take new cloud technologies, put together training programs, put together plans to help our staff deliver those services to our clients, and to be leaders inside of companies like ours. Those people are very hard to find, and very you see, IT people like to get stuck into their technical roles, and then they like to sort of jump into a comfort zone, if you like, and stay within it. So the challenge for us is to find people who are technically minded and have that base experience, but are also able to lead. So, I mean, it's a great opportunity for someone who's in a technical role and wants to grow and perhaps doesn't want to be that hands-on guy anymore. or girl, but doesn't seem to be a lot of people. So the demand is increasing. We need more people in that space.
For you, what do you think a job seeker can do to stand out from the crowd?
You know, everybody can write a good CV or find a good CV or find content for their CV. And it's very easy to say that you have a good level of understanding in 15 or 20 different areas of IT. But the reality is you need to be able to demonstrate that knowledge. If you want to stand out, you need to be prepared to turn up to the interview and demonstrate your skills. If you aren't strong in an area, then say that on your CV. We can teach you the technical skills that you need to succeed in your role. But if you oversell yourself, quite often during the interview process, you'll blow your opportunity to work in a company like ours.
How do you keep up to date with developments in your sector?
So as the CEO, it's a little bit different. I rely on my technical team to update me on the technical changes happening in our field, and I have regular briefings with my staff. I don't need to know everything like I used to. An overview is enough a lot of the time. What I do focus my time on is understanding what's happening in the market and what's happening with our clients. You know, how our businesses and the type of business that we run is developing around the world. And so I do that by keeping in touch with other business leaders around the world, so people with similar sized businesses who are growing their companies at the same rate we are, and getting together with them and talking about the challenges that we face. And it may be something like a particular staff issue, it may be the adoption of a new product, it may be you know, some new emerging technology that's happening in the cloud space. And you're going to have a different conversation as a CEO with another CEO, and so for me that's really important. So I keep in contact with as many people as I can, and when I read interesting articles, I reach out to the people who've written those articles and normally connect with the people who featured in those articles.
So when you're hiring new staff, what do you look for?
If you can demonstrate an ability to deliver excellent service to our clients, so good communication skills, you present well, you're confident in your ability, and you smile, then that's the first step. I can't teach you how to do those things. You know, you need to practice those things at home before you come for the interview. At the end of the day, regardless of the technology, the way you communicate with our clients is everything. And at the end of the day, that's the most important thing that I look for. We could be in any type of business. The fact that we're in technology is irrelevant. Excellent service skills are absolutely paramount. Second to that, a good base level knowledge of IT. So not just experience on one platform, but you understand, you know, the three major platforms that exist. You have relevant and recent certifications, and you are showing me that you are constantly keeping yourself up to date. So, you know, having done some study and having worked towards a certificate recently is a really good plus.
So you mentioned people need to demonstrate their technical skills. How do you go about doing that?
When you come for an interview, quite often, you know, the technical manager will look at your CV and randomly pick a skill that you are telling us you're proficient in, and then they'll bring up a service session on the projector there and then, and they'll ask you to do something and ask you to demonstrate those skills. Now, these are technical people, highly skilled in their area, and they're going to provide the most challenging scenario they can to put you through your paces. Now, quite often they're not looking for you to solve the problem, but they are looking for you to demonstrate your ability to work through the issue. And if you don't know how to fix the problem, well, that's what IT is. It's troubleshooting and it's fixing problems quite often that we've never encountered before. So they're looking to see how you problem solve and how you move through the process of getting to a resolution.
Thank you. It was nice to have you here and learn a bit more about your business.
Hey, thanks Amelia. It was great to come in and see you guys.